Yo, it's Friday, boys. Who's feeling good today? Who's having a little turkey hangover from yesterday? That'd be me, actually, a steak hangover. Skipped the turkey, went right to steaks. It was actually very chill and nice. Hope you guys had a great holiday. We've got some spice to address. Now, in the lobby, I will admit, this was a little scary. A lot of red going on. These are basically just liquidations we're seeing or orders coming in. Ooh, let me turn this down. I got my audio playing. Liquidations or orders coming in, but sorry, it was on like the 1 minute, so price really hasn't moved that much. It would have been cooler if it moved up, but not a lot has happened. We've got some cool stuff to look at. So I promised you I got the Hopium, and I am the best Hopium dealer out there on YouTube. So if you like your hits of the good stuff, make sure you've subscribed, joined our Discord. You know the deal. We've been looking at this for a while. I tweeted this. We've been looking at this, I want to say, honestly, since maybe early November. We have this projection, and I think I found the way I like it best fit onto this chart, and I think it has some very bullish annotations here. So let's take a look really quick. According to just this bar pattern, and remember, these are just bar patterns. You know, they're not magic. They don't have to happen. But we have been seeing very similar price action to last year at this time. That started, honestly, I want to say early October, as we slowly put in higher lows, higher highs, climbed to our range high and broke out. That was virtually identical to October of last year. So we have taken that price action after the breakout, and you can see this right here, overlaid it on current price action. And what's really cool is right here this is about halfway through November last year, we started identifying this potential pattern before this sell-off happened. And now zooming into price action in the last, 3 days-ish, 4 days, almost identical. We have continued to follow this pattern. So until this breaks, and I will say we can call this invalidated if price trades below 90K. I think that's very actionable. Below 90,000, really just below November's low, November 28th's low. We can say this is invalidated. Till then, I think this is probably the best way to look at price action. So to put this into a really easy summary, basically looking for 100K to break in November. Likely that is a tap above 100K. It's a wick. We sell off, hold a higher low like we saw last year, and move higher. Hopium kind of coming into the picture here as we continue on this path of higher lows and higher highs until we reach, I want to say, about 120. I think by then we will see retail FOMOing in. They will have missed the boat on 100. They see 120. They're getting interested in crypto. And isn't that just the perfect time to see a retracement? This would mirror exactly the ETF beginning and swing low that we saw in the beginning of last year, right? Or was that this year? That was last year. This year. Time has gone by so strangely. That was this year, right? Yes, January of this year. So that would bring us into 2025, basically, as we tap a higher high. It doesn't have to be 120. This is just kind of how I'm viewing it. A retracement, and I think maybe a slightly under 100 or a near miss to 100 would be great. And then I think we continue on in this bull run, likely reaching a higher peak just before summer. I want to say likely in March or April, and then May, June, July, August, September, bringing us the boring Bitcoin summer again. At any point, this could diverge. This could not play out. But until we get invalidation, I don't know why we would deviate from this. This is going to be my blueprint until proven otherwise. How do you feel about this price action? Is it painful enough? It isn't very fast. It's pretty slow. It's really continuing that grind up, not giving too much satisfaction to us. Probably around here, early January. If this continues to play out, that'll be pretty nice. It'll be satisfying, and then just taken away in typical Bitcoin fashion. I like the way this looks. Definitely open to hear your thoughts, everybody. Always entertaining, or always processing your feedback as well. It's always good stuff. I have more Hopium, though. Mad Hopium. Oh, good looks, dude, bro. We got more Hopium. That ain't even shit. That isn't even that Hopium-y. You want Hopium? I didn't even plan on doing this. There you go. 170K, 300K. There's the Hopium. That's the real stuff. This is the good stuff. And just to cement this, just to give you that satisfying hit, That's where I think we go. I think we go to 300K this cycle. There you go. Didn't even plan on, that's not even part of the scheduled program. I got more. Holy moly, that's crazy. Here's some more Hopium for you. And this one, I actually do genuinely want your guys' like thoughts on this. So Bitcoin, I got very excited this morning because Bitcoin was, well, one, following this pretty closely. Remember, we didn't just throw this on there. This has been here for a while, following this pattern. Bitcoin did not move really even back to its like range highs here, which is something because, hold up. Why? No, I'm clicking on the wrong things here. That's why. Because it did pretty closely follow our analysis. So let's throw this on here too. Gotta zoom in. There's way too much going on here. This is not supposed to be here. That's supposed to be there. Okay. I know this is a little jammed, a little kerfuffled, but let's take a look at basically the trades that we were looking at over this week. The most recent of was a long at 95. This was placed, I think, Wednesday after we were rallying, and into the rally, we said this rally is likely to reach into this area of resistance. Well, I can only have one day up here at a time. There we go. Get one day at a time. One day at a time. There we go. There it is. Likely to reach up into this resistance. And that's exactly what happened here. We went from 95K from the entry. We had to wait for it to move lower. And we moved into where we were potentially looking to short. And during that live stream, I placed the shorts live. They didn't feel good. They aren't huge, but I got filled. Just shy of filling both. And I will actually admit, I kind of bitched out and moved this one up a little bit. It originally was set, if you go back and watch the stream, at 98.2. I moved it up to 98.8. And, you know, I didn't get filled for that. I didn't stick to the plan. I did fill short a small position, and moving it back kind of boned me on that one. I should have opened long at 95. But at this point, both the positions looking good. The short 1% up, obviously not huge at this point. The long still cooking. And really, I'm just opening little pieces. Even though I think we're following that fractal and I think we're going higher, I'm really just kind of hedging the profit I have on this long. That's all it is. And really just to make content. That's why I'm opening a lot of these positions. But I stuck to the plan halfly. And it's so far working out. That TP for the 95K, I guess that hit or it didn't hit. It came very close. No, the TP, I have it up at 98.9. So that long actually did not fill or did not close, but still a very nice long. So I got very excited because, well, the TA was working. And usually when the TA is working, price is moving up. Typically. I got to get rid of this thing. Or at least I'm going to make this. This is something else that I was like kind of messing with. Let's put this on just the day. There we go. I got very excited in combination with a few other things. So TA on Bitcoin slapped. We got the entry. We got the short. What else was going on? Well, at the same time, despite Bitcoin not reaching, not even filling that short, not even retesting our high there at like 99.5, at the exact same time, Bitcoin CME futures did. And not only did they retest their high, they actually put in a higher high versus Friday of last week. Interesting, exactly a week later. Only $200, very, very like margin of error size high. You know, it's like almost the exact same high. But this put in a new high. It traded over 100K again. And I believe that that is reason to pack that Hopium pipe. I think that this is showing demand in the market for higher prices. And clearly, CME not worried. Not worried at all here. If Bitcoin had this higher high on spot, that would be very bullish. People would be looking for upside targets. I think right now, this lower high keeping sentiment a little suppressed. I thought we would have a lot more hype today. I was very hyped up. We only have a few hundred people here. That's not bad, though. A few hundred. Futures count IRL. I mean, it could. We have to full send it. I'm blown away. Where is the hype? We got 500 live viewers. Still great, guys. If you could keep smashing the likes, keep sharing out the stream, keep the engagement going as I cycle through the Hopium. So here we go. Our analysis for the week was hitting. Our analysis is bullish. CME hitting a higher high here, trading at 100K again, always stealing our fun. But is there more, Tom? There's always more, baby. There's always more. Crypto total market cap. This has been our early signal for Bitcoin pumping a lot of the way. Honestly, all through, I want to say all through November. Maybe not quite as much, maybe not quite as much in October, no. But I would say roughly the 8th or the 8th, 13th even of November. Since then, this has been pumping, I will say, before Bitcoin. We see this breaking its highs, and then we see the rest of the market, Bitcoin included, continuing, following it up. So we hit a new high, a new all-time high on total crypto market cap, 3.36 trillion, and it has retraced a little. That was about 3 hours ago. Has retraced a little bit. We're seeing these red candles, but this is nothing to worry about, I don't think. I think that this is more hopium for the pipe, guys. I'm not seeing anything bearish. CME traded to a higher high, total crypto market cap trading to a higher high. I think we're just waiting for Bitcoin to do it. A lot of people have said, have made comments around options expiring today. I think that happens like in a few hours. Maybe we see the high after then. I think that there is some credence to it, especially when there is large option expirations going on. The market may look to kind of chill out, wait for that, and then make the move. It may be, it may encounter less resistance taking that approach. Is that all the hopium I had? What else did I have? I had total, CME, Bitcoin itself. Was there anything else? Where else is the hopium, guys? You got more hopium? Did I miss something? Tell me. Bitcoin dominance has 1 day and 7 hours to close. I think it holds this candle. I don't think that it trades to a bearish engulf on the month. That is really a small move downward to get the bearish engulf. If we did get it, I believe that would be the first warning sign of alt season, but I don't think we're there yet. We have hit a lower low. I think last time we looked at this, we hadn't on the week. This is certainly not bullish. This right here, certainly not bullish, but I don't think it is the time quite yet. After all of this strong price action, I don't think this little bit here is enough to deter me, or enough for me to be like, okay, full on, let's go alts. I will concede if dominance does, even in the next week or two, if it does trade below 56.9, and that's so close to price, that's basically where the bearish engulf is on the month. If it does trade below here and close a candle, I think this trend will then been broken. I think it will show weakness in the chart for the first time, and it's probably the signal to get into those alt positions. Either way, alts are much cheaper comparatively than they were in 2023 as Bitcoin dominance has continued to rally. So even if this isn't Pico top of Bitcoin dominance, it is still telling us that there is value, obviously in the winners or in the right choices in the altcoin market, but there is value there. It is not at premium. Even if it can get more value, it is far from premium. And make your own choices with that. Decide what that means to you. That's really the gist here. I think I might have to check back in on the corn, as the corn is looking corny. Where is this? Oh yeah, a lot of you guys saw this weird bubble. So what this weird bubble is basically I just took the highs of the pattern, right? Of the fractal. And I just made it into like a shape. And I did this for myself really, but it's also, I want to see how closely price will stay within this. And if it does stay within this, then it might give us something actionable to trade on. Of course, there's no guarantee. This is very kind of experimental here, but interesting. We had the wick high today. The 4-hour candle came in, still very much inside of this shape. I'm going to follow it. I'll keep you updated on it. There we go. Let's make it a little less obnoxious. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's get into the other shit. So I've tried to deal as much hopium as I could. I hopefully accomplished that. We'll find out. Clean. Let's go to clean. No, blank. We can go to the blank chart. Boom. Got a lot of alerts lately. Got a lot of alerts. Ondo gave me an alert earlier this morning. Tweeted about it. Nothing too special. Oh, by the way, TradingView Black Friday sale. I'm not going to keep shilling it to you guys. I know you guys, like, you're aware of it now, right? If you haven't checked it out, you should renew your memberships for TradingView while they're doing this. It's like the only sale of the year that's actually a sale that's worth anything, in my opinion. But on top of that, I am going to give away. TradingView gave me a premium membership to give away. And for once with these giveaways, I didn't say it's going to be random. Follow me. I didn't say it was going to be random. So I don't feel like it needs to be random or I need to be fair in how I give it away. I just said post your best chart and I'm just going to pick the winner. And guess what, guys? The winner is going to be somebody from our community. It's not going to be a random on Twitter. Link is in the chat. Just tweet your best chart, right? Whatever that is. Remember, no one owns charts. Doesn't even have to be yours. Just tweet the best one. And I'm going to give it away to someone in this community for sure. For sure. Let's go back to the corn here. Go back all the way to the corn. And we're going to take a look at it again. As the monthly wraps up, let's take a look at our quarterly quick. Quarterly candle, obviously a beast, up 53%. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure if it's even worth placing 71.3 on here anymore, but we're going to do it. Let's go down to the 2-month. Okay, about the same thing. I thought the 2-month would be wrapping up, but no. Okay, down to the month. We have 1 day and 7 hours to go. And what a freaking run this has been. 38% off of an 11% candle, off of a 7% candle. Here's what I like. On the monthlies, provided we don't sell off crazily into the last 24 hours here, we have 3 monthly candles with larger percent gains. To me, that is showing momentum is still increasing. Now, that obviously could change in December if we don't get a bigger close. The exact same close from here, 38%, if we got it in December again, would bring us to $133,000. I don't think that's crazy. That's not really that crazy, is it? And interestingly, probably lines up with something you've seen here, right? Why is this also? Okay, I need to put this somewhere else because I don't like it. My OCD doesn't like it as just on the chart like that. There we go. Lines up pretty interestingly with well, man, I don't know, around 130-ish thousand where this pattern would lead us. I don't know. Just saying. Even if we don't get that though, still solid gains on solid gains. But this is wrapping up here, and wherever it closes is going to be an important level into the end of the year. Speaking of that, we haven't looked at this in a while. Might as well throw this on here as well. The year looking to wrap up. I'm not sure Bitcoin has ever painted 2 green yearly candles and not gone on to paint a third one. Let's look. Has it? No. Never. In fact, Bitcoin's only ever had, isn't it crazy? It feels like it's going down all the time. But in Bitcoin's history, it has only ever had 3 red years. Those years were 2014, 2018, 2022, and logically, following that pattern, 2026 out in the future. Each time Bitcoin has, let's do it even this way. Each time Bitcoin has closed a red year, it has gone on to close 3 green years in a row. And now the sample size is not huge. That's also kind of assuming there was one in 2009 or something. But Bitcoin has never in its history only painted 2 green years in a row. Something to knock on wood, don't jinx it, but something interesting at least to ponder here as we approach 2025, which is exactly 4 years from the peak of the last run, which is exactly 4 years from the peak of the run before, which is again exactly 4 years from the peak before that. 2013, 17, 21, looking at 25 next year, the year coming up. Told you I'd deal the Hopium, man. I got the good stuff today. I'm feeling good, so I'm dealing the goodies. That's really all that's over there, isn't it? Isn't it? That's it. Binance doesn't have enough history. That's why I don't want to keep using it, but I keep using it. I keep doing it. Let's take just a look at our days. I guess our week is going to wrap up, but we have some time. We found support down where, honestly, we kind of expected to find support, 91 to 90-ish thousand. Support held. We have moved back up into our predictable resistance. This is where we were looking. Actually, it was the 12-hour that we got this low on. Boom. Right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not receiving enough data. Oh, well. Hopefully we can push on. People are still joining us. Welcome, fam. It's good to see you. Hope you all had a great holiday. There it is. Pushing into resistance. Looking for more strength. That's what I'm looking for. More strength today. That may have to wait until options expire. I don't know. But I'm looking for more strength. I want to see this 12-hour, even this daily candle. I want to see them close higher. I want to see them really show them what we've got. Close above 98.9. Give us a higher daily close. Mimic or maybe follow CME. Where'd see it? Follow CME. CME traded to 100K again today. Pick it up, Spot. Come on, Spot. What are you doing? We can't let these CME bastards get us. If we don't, so as soon as we close, let's say here, right? Where we're looking at the moment from this 12-hour. If we close kind of poorly, I'll say in 6 hours, if it goes below 97,280, we'll still have a green candle on the day. But that will be, in my opinion, a rejection from basically this order block that we were looking for resistance from anyway. If that happens over the weekend, 95.8 down to 95.6, probably a spot to look for a scalp. Now, hopefully that scalp means, new all-time highs. But that scalp may not be the immediate all-time high. They may just be back to resistance. So there could be a quick play here into the weekend if we get a close below 97.2. Of course, we had talked about and we even placed shorts up here. So the play may follow back down over the weekend. And that would line up, I think, a lot more with this little blueprint here. Back to essentially the bottom of the channel, right? 93.2. 93.2. Let's see where that is. 93.2. Close enough. It's a pretty rough approximation. Close enough for me. Right around that 618. All right. Something like that. You get rejection here. Look for that over the weekend. If we close well or close strong today, I think we go on to new highs. I think we catch up with CME. We catch up with total crypto market cap. And we have a big old Hopium party tonight. By the way, if you're around tonight, I don't know if hype is there for it, but if you're around tonight in Discord, we've been throwing some banger parties on Friday. You're welcome to join us again. I don't know how much time I'll have tonight to join, but I will be there at 8 p.m. East in the Discord for some amount of time. That's what I can promise you. I have not read the chat the entire time. I have not looked at the new subscribers. Paulo, Mara Tizi, how you doing? Missimo Zambeline. Who else is here? It's time for me to look at the chat. Why short XRP? I don't know. Are you short an XRP? You can short if you want. Steady lads. What's up, boys? Matthew Schmid, Meme Ticks. Mohammed Rafiq, how you doing, brother? Pennyways. Mr. Moon, hello. What do you guys think? Are you feeling bullish? You feeling bearish? Honestly, I think we bounce right here. Looking at the 1 hour, I think we bounce here. Low order block, bullish order block on the hour, higher high. Support right here at 97,280. This is also the 12-hour open, basically. I think you get this wick, and we're going to come back in. I think we're going to fill it back in over the course of the day. That's my hunch. What are you feeling? Bullish on Doge, always. Muted. Are you muted, BMX? I don't know, are you? I'm not. What's up, Crypto Burger? Good looks gaming. Bearish short-term, bullish long-term. That's a good way to be. That's a good way to be. Just why? You sound like a bot because you're like, am I muted? And I said, no, you're not muted. And then you're like, why am I muted? I'm not a bot. Well, if you're not muted, if you're muted, how would I be able to see you and respond to you? Think about that. It's a conundrum. You'll figure it out. Let's see. What else we got? Mute them? Nah, we don't mute them. We don't need to mute them. Why would we mute them? I'm doing well, not vaping. I'm off the vape train, boys. I've escaped nicotine addiction. I'm going to write a thing about it. A lot of you were like, how? Could you, like, how? I want to do that. I'm going to write, like, a thread about it or something. I think that'll help. Caspun Dog looking good. What's up, Gain Luca? Do I believe of 20K again? Nah. Nah, I don't think we ever traded 20K again. Sorry. Even if like you're looking at that, if you're saying, okay, we always retrace or something 70%, even right now from 100K, that still would give you 30K, 70%. And that's if the top is already in. If this is it, I don't think this is Pico top. I also think the next bear market will not have a 70% retracement. Maybe like a 50%, 60% retracement, something like that. Oh, we bullish. What's up, bully divs? I know who bully divs are. What's up, digital asset degen, quicker, Robbie? What are you looking at? Caspa and Dog look good. East of Hearts, Bad Baptist. I know you'll be there tonight. Bar Brothers, Germany. How you doing, my friend? Baral, Amir, Big Boy Crypto, Black Cat Cometh. You were there. BMX, you're still not muted. Boyce 102, Bully Div, Kalizo, Chris Paff, Christopher Stars, Corgi Hodel, Corn Sullied, CMG, Crypto Burger. Who else is here? Dakbeck, David Brum, Digital Asset Degen, Ed Moust, Fosh Leo, Foxy Thorny. You're back, my friend. I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit. I was worried about you. Hope you had a great holiday. Hey Zaz, who else is here? Jameson Alexander, JK King, John Doe, Justin King, Lars Larson, Make, who'd I miss? Matrala AF, what's up, man? Ube, Ono Y2K, Hoba G, Properly Mismanaged, Robbie, Scotty Swing, Shane 42, Spanky X, Sin Pickle, Tickle Bear, Tickle Bear, Tillin McPooch, Zema, and Baus Crouton. Leroy, how you doing, friends? Good to have you all. Much love. Much love. Uh-oh. Low time frame, not getting the bounce, at least yet. Let me zoom in here. Ooh. I do not like this very much. I do not like them, Sam. I am, but oh, I don't hate this. Ooh. Okay. Low hit on the 5, rolling back. 15-minute. Little fake out, maybe. Fingers crossed. Load my chart, trading view. Okay. Okay. I think it's going to come down to this in the very low time frame here, coming down to right here. I was hoping that the hourly order block right here would hold price up, but if it does not, looking for a little bit more downside. Ooh. 96.6 has a shot. Nah, I don't want to lose this order block though. I like it. 96.9. What a blood. How you doing, Marksy? Ham. Johnny Appleseed. Keep doing that good work. Let's see some outlook for a hypothetical bear market. Any fib, any idea? I mean, a bear market's gonna come, brother. It's gonna come. Eventually. I think it's maybe a little too early. I think we're a little far away, man. If you're looking for downside support, though, 72, 71, 5, 72K. Beautiful place to look for support. You lose that, I don't know. Maybe you're looking at 50 again. Maybe you're looking at 30, 31, something like that. Really want to know. You know what we haven't looked at in a while? Let's get that weekly moving average up here. Mute. There you go. You see a big sell-off, 42K. Look for that 200 week. I don't think it's coming for a while, though. Nay. Not personally. There you go, though. Just aim for major supports. I mean, that's the only thing you could do. There's really nothing else to do. Your loan is due and you don't have the money? Dude, loans are evil. Evil. 6 to 8 months of bull to go. I mean, there's no way to know. Like, we're not ever going to know exactly when it's over, right? But if you look at all of the history, it just seems odd to expect the run to be over anytime soon, honestly. Like, I just went over this earlier. Every all-time high, every cycle high, right here, January 2013. Well, it's not January, it's 2013, 2017, 2021, right? What's the next one? 25. Could it just be in now and we're done? Sure. I don't know. Nobody knows. But it just doesn't make sense to me, at least until next year, to expect like a high. Bitcoin has never painted just 2 green candles ever. It has always painted a 3rd green candle on the yearly. I still think we have another year of green. Another year of green. I mean, how much green did we even have, right? We hit like a new all-time high in March and then nothing for 6 months. And then now we've had 2 months of green. I think the fact that people are looking for a bear market shows you how off sides people are, how effective the last 2-3 years of price action have been at keeping people sidelined when they should have been in. That's the bull market recipe, though. I don't know. You want to buy Bitcoin? What do I think? Santosh? It's up to you, brother. That's up to you. I bought a lot of Bitcoin in my day. I'm not going to stop. Arts. Bitcoin really playing? Dude, playing hard. 100K today? Why not? It's possible. Certainly possible. I don't think I would expect it if we are. I don't think I would expect it for at least 2 to 4 hours. I don't think we would see it until like kind of the wrap up of the day. Basically, CME closing, options expiring. Probably the recipe. What kind of chart should we do? What should we do today? I just ranted for a while. Man, since I've escaped nicotine, for some reason the time passes so much slower on stream. Weird. Still got 850 viewers. Nice. Climbing still. I'm going to power up the short stream and pray that it doesn't wreck our connection. Let's see. Public. All right, let's do it this way first. Please don't wreck our connection. Fingers crossed. Cross your fingers. Shib chart. Shibby. Shibble. You take a look at Shib. Analytics, stream settings, or stream health. All right. Powering this up. If you get a notification, let me know. This is going to be for mobile devices. We're just trying to basically collect those short viewers. And you can stay here, though. You don't have to go over there. Just launched it. It is live. So what charts do we want to do, boys? We've been live on the mainstream about an hour. Let's jump into the alts. You want to see Ethereum. 𝐂𝐴NJ. We have not looked at 𝐂𝐴NJ in quite some time. Quitting vaping is hard, dude. I know. I've lost track. I think it's day 6. No nicotine, but I'm holding strong. Metis. Ronin. What else we got? What other names? What other coins are you guys looking at? Pop out this chat, too. What's up, Ryan? You're on both, you Chad. You got the YouTube notification? Nice. I see some of you popping over there on the short stream. You can watch both. Render, Shiba, notified. Dude, you guys get notifications more when I do the mobile stream than the main stream. It doesn't even make sense. It kind of makes me angry. Kind of makes me mad. Yeah, let's do these alts. Let's jump into the alts. I do one more time. Let's just pull up the analysis from earlier this week. From Wednesday. Boom. Our long did not quite fill. Our long did fill, didn't quite TP. Our long did not quite fill the day before. I thought that I had placed those shorts on here. I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't place them on the chart. But I did them and showed you guys live. Huh. Weird. That's unusual. It's unlike me. Usually I put them up there. Let's just jump into some alts then. All right, there we go. Still waiting on that other piece to fill, but short filled. Long still cooking. For those of you just tuning in, welcome. You were saying, how very odd, I know. I won't like your coins, ADA. Let me see what I pulled up. Did anybody say Solana? Did we say Solana? Back to the full size stream. What's up, St. Michael? Pishta, Hilton, Orca. Anybody Solana? I just wanted to show off this Solana entry, bros. Anybody who took this trade, well done. That's on you. That's all you. Brother, we sniped 222 low here. Solana now retracing back up. Dang, that's fire, actually. Up 8%. That's such a good entry. I still don't love the structure of this, but it does seem to be holding the trend. I would move the stop up on this. If I had entered this position, I would move the stop honestly into profit. I don't even want to see 222 tested again. If 222 is tested again, I would bail. I'd probably move this into profit, maybe even to 232. I'd bail, and then I would place a limit order at 200 and see if I could catch it again if it trades lower. Solana has been kind of slow grinding. It lost a little ground against Bitcoin during the last week, 2 weeks. That's not a bad weekly candle though. Let's go over to the Solana versus BTC. Yeah, over last week, a little bit of loss here, but still looking very strong. These lows are just seemingly unstoppable. Lows coming up. Top, I think, is becoming more flat, and we have been looking for a breakout for quite some time. Quite some time for Solana versus BTC. Currently at 0.024. Resistance above is like a 25% gain on Bitcoin. That's pretty sizable. It's pretty meaningful. It has been loading for a while. I know a lot of you are waiting for it. Might have to wait a little longer. I do like what I'm seeing, especially combining the Bitcoin pair and the USD pair. I think they're both signaling higher. They're just not really telling us when that will happen. Where is Ethereum? Let's look at Ethereum because a lot of people asked for it. So again, congrats to anybody who didn't sell their Ethereum Pico bottom last week. I warned you guys, if you sell it right now, I think you're selling the local bottom. Ethereum has not bounced quite as much as I would hope, but I do like this. This climb looks nice, painting lots of support. I think it will make that move, actually. I think we will see a breakout of FBTC. Not sure if we get to 0.5 still, but I think we do. Yeah, nice bullish divergence on this low. Even on the day, all this money flow rolling over. Momentum, higher low. I mean, I think we called this. I think we called it. Now, over to the dollar pair. I have not checked up on this today. Not checked up on it. What's up, JP Frito, my guy? You're on the vertical stream, baby. Okay. Ethereum did close above 3,500. It did not quite make it to 3,750. For the moment, you're hanging out here, 3,500. I think there could be a scalp. The scalp here, tight stop. Really just fueled by, I think the FBTC pair is going to continue up for a little longer. Little scalp here, 6% upside, 4% downside, 5 to 1. A 1.28% downside, 5 to 1 risk to reward. A beautiful scalp. I am still skeptical. I'm still skeptical. Since we have been looking for this Ethereum bounce, I've said I think Ethereum may continue up, but I'm skeptical that it will be able to make progress above 3,700, really 4K. You have a lot of resistance here. You have a major descending trend here. And it kind of just lines up with, you get this move into the close to 4,000s. FBTC makes the move. Maybe Bitcoin hasn't moved in dollar value. It makes the move. It makes its little relief dead cat bounce, right? And then it sells off. And then Ethereum seeks support lower, or looks to seek support underneath it. If it can catch higher lows, I don't know, if you just bounce again at 3,500, something like that, you can make another attempt at 4,000. Things could look good. I'm just not sold yet. I think this is all kind of lining up the way we expected it to, and it hasn't broken it. If it can close candles above, even above 3,800, I'll reconsider this. I'll look at this again. We'll look for strength. But while it's here, man, it just feels like we're just kind of watching the relief against BTC. And that's causing this to float up a little bit. If it can break major resistance, things can look good, right? Things will start looking good quickly. But for now, I think you just have a lot more sideways trading to go. Kind of what all the other charts look like from roughly this time frame. For all the other coins. Every coin that basically existed in 2017, with very few exception, look like this, but don't have this part. If you move this down, it looks like XRP. It looks like Litecoin. It looks like almost everything from that time period. Hopefully Ethereum can break through, but we'll have to be convinced of that. Ethereum, you don't just get it. You don't just get the assumption. Speaking of that, like Litecoin, here we go. This is what I'm worried about for Ethereum, is that it ends up looking like this. And I'm going to self-burn here hard. Like this. Like it just doesn't get beyond that high again. And it just kind of dicks around in a pennant forever. Trades sideways. Yeah. Yeah. Litecoin looking good though. Back above 100 for the weekly close. Let's go. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, man. November has been a great month for Litecoin holders. And when I say a great month, it's like, it's just, there hasn't been many great months. Up 46%. Looks like we have tested 105. If Litecoin can get a close up here, like above 105, honestly, I'd rather like 110. I think it does make a strong move to the upside. 120 is in the way. But I think that wouldn't, I think 200 is reasonable. I want to see a close on even just above 100. Let's get above 100, and I think a 200 target is pretty reasonable. It's not even halfway to its all-time high. It's just like filling in this inefficiency here. You know, I'm praying for it. I'm hoping and praying. Another one here, and this is giving me hope for Ethereum and for Litecoin. XRP has done the same thing, and that's what I was saying. Pretty much all the coins from around this time have done the same thing. Until very recently, this was identical to Litecoin. Lower highs, lows coming up, just this big 6-year flag. XRP did quite a big move this month, 234%, kind of shocking everyone. This is giving me hope that the old coins are going to break out of these patterns at some point. Before this candle, I was like pretty sure we were never going to see a lot of these break out. This is giving me hope. And what XRP is doing right now is actually pretty impressive. XRP has traded above its highest close in 2021. So last cycle's high, at least its highest close. It just needs to move. It needs to move to $1.96, just under $2. And not only will it be testing, in my opinion, the only kind of real resistance above it at that point, but it very well may look to put in all-time highs. Above $2. Look at this. 2017 cycle high close. 2021 cycle high. Boom. You hit that close, you rejected. Here you are, back up in this zone, man. If this can push over $2, I think it targets the all-time high pretty quickly. And I don't know, what are we looking for? $5, $6, something like that. It's still a ways away. But this has given me hope. It's giving me hope that maybe things keep moving. PEPE, you want to look at PEPE? You're at PEPE. You can look at PEPE. Ooh, this was ugly, but a little hesitation here on the sell-off. 5 minutes to go. This may still hold. This may still hold. Let's get it. My little alerts here, and we'll move on to other requests. Happy Black Friday. I'm glad you guys are not out shopping right now. Why is this not? You see this, right? It's like, add alert. Nothing. Okay. Whatever. I guess that's not on the cards for today. We're not adding more alerts. That's all right. What's up, Zima? You would not consider TA for XRP. It's doing its thing because of Gary going away being a major external factor. I don't know about that, Zima. My entire 8 years doing this, there's always a reason why. There's always a reason. There's always something, right? Charts always seem to know, man. Charts seem to know before these things come out. Let's look at the PEPE. PEPE. PEPE snaking us on the entry a few days ago, 2-3 days ago. Looking for 0.00175, what is that, like 26 712 something, whatever. Snaked. We were looking to take this long just back up to where? 2200. Let's take a look. We're wrapping up the month. What's this month look like? Gorgeous. Gorgeous month for PEPE. If PEPE retraces in December, 1500. 1500 is going to be a great place to look for an entry. Put that in perspective, we're at 2000 right now. I'm just going to use thousands and hundreds here. 1500, that was May's close, May's monthly close. If we see a sell-off across just the whole market into December, PEPE may have an entry at 1500. That is a logical place to find support. If we do not get a market-wide sell-off, we have much higher numbers to look for. 3,400, we still have not touched it. This is just the logical fib extension. I know there's a lot on here. It looks like Charlie Kelly trying to solve the mailroom crisis, but very simple TA here. Our swing high from May of this year to August's low, we have broken the high. We have traded back to the high, found support there, at least for now. So we target our 1618. Our 1618 extension is right here, 3,422. From the entry of that trade, that's about 100% gain. From current price, it's about 66% gain. Let's see. Ooh, that looks actually pretty good. That looks very good. VWAP and momentum catching at the same time. Money flow at the 0 line on the day. Nice fake out. You guys bullish on PEPE? I sold a little PEPE at 2200. So I'm 10% or something like that. Probably should have bought it back. Not the best weekly close, but still time for it. Still time to fix that. Trade off 5% higher into the weekly close. Get a bullish engulf. And I think you kick off December with higher highs here. In my opinion. What's up, Matu Soapy? K-Jam, I see you subscribing. Felipe Cardona. By the way, if you guys subscribe while we're live, this number will update in real time. Your name will pop up and I'll shout you out. It's very exciting. I know, it's a really good offer. You sold your PEPE? I took some profits at 2200. Yeah. Took some profitos. Whiff about to move. What's up, 420 Bud Monster? How you doing, bro? Bullish on PEPE and F. There is always a narration. There's always a narrative. But do the narratives ever matter? I don't think so, man. I don't think the narratives ever matter. I think narratives are just retail bait. I think it's like humans, we want an explanation. We want a why. Yeah, we can check ENJ. We want a why. But there just isn't a why, and it's easier for us to accept any outcome if there's just anything, any why. It's because of this, it's because of that. I don't know, man. I've never really seen narratives matter. Wow, ENJ does look good. Interesting. Yeah, let's peep this. Good eye, bro. Good eye. We need more of these bad boys. All right. We need more of these kind of charts. Ones that have not gone 2, 3, 4, 500% already. Let's shape this up. So 31 cents. Looks like we already tested it this month. We are interacting with resistance here. This is absolutely resistance. 28.4 to 31.7. Breaking 31, we really have a clear trip to 50. I like that. And above that, man, it actually gets very thin. We have very little above 50. Let's use our fib tool here. Fib tool pointing us to $1.15. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. All-time high. 350 up here. Okay. ENJ. Haven't looked at this in a while. Just doing a fresh start. I like this chart, though. I like it. Any trading above 31, we'll say any trading above 32 cents is a very good signal. You're looking for 50. That's a big move. That's a pretty big move from 31 to 50. Bonky is a hidden gem. I don't know, man. You think XRP will repeat and dump for December? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, bro. It would not surprise me. I hope it doesn't. But it wouldn't surprise me. That coin has freaking... I feel like it's almost conditioned us too much. That like now it has to pump. Because even I was like, man, I've been through this rodeo too much. Like, I don't know if I can believe it again. I don't know if I can believe that again. Currently, ENJ at resistance. So that does make this a higher risk entry. A higher risk buy. I do like this though. I do like what I'm seeing. I might buy some 𝐸&J. But where would I buy it? This is the problem. You're up at resistance. Buying here is like just such a high risk play. Honestly, as much as I like this chart, and I have maybe like a tiny bit of 𝐸&J somewhere. As much as I like this chart and I kind of want to buy more spot. Here's my honest thinking. We are 1 day until December starts. I think we just have tomorrow, right? It's like a 30-day month. I would not look to open new positions or honestly even add to new positions when all of the charts look like this, right? All of our charts are closing like 100% daily or monthly candles. Buying right here a day before the next month is like more than usual higher risk or higher potential of absolutely buying a top right before it dumps. Like just a complete market-wide dump. Not talking about 𝐸&J. I would wait, honestly, until December. I would wait and look in maybe the first month or the first week of December. First 2 weeks. Look for a swing low on the market. And then go to these charts that you like. Like, I'll have to come back to 𝐸&J. It may not trade lower. The one you're looking at may not trade lower. But come back and look at them then. I feel like that's just a smart play. Really buying stuff right as we close. 100, 200% candles. Just... man, I think that's just a good way to get wrecked, don't you? You might have to pass on some rallies. That's just the way of things. And even on low time frames, this looks good. Hope it doesn't sell off. Look at this, though. What a beast chart. Lows coming up. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Lows coming up. We'll say it can kind of like call it like this. Doesn't really matter. The whole point of it is that it's flat. The top, we have a resistance that's being tested and weakened. That's what we're seeing. Our lows are being bought up or bid up higher and higher. Bullish pressure. Boom. This is a pattern that hits so consistently, man. Hits so consistently in crypto. One of the only ones, in my opinion, that hits. So if you're going to ignore my advice, which you probably should do, because I never want you to just blindly listen to me, guys. You got to make your own choices. I don't want you to ever just copy what I do. If you cannot fight the FOMO, this is how I'd approach a trade. I'm going to put this in the VIP section in the Discord that you can get into for free. Just join our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. I'm going to put this in there. This is probably how I'd approach it. The stop is really low. I don't think it has to be that low. I would maybe approach it this way for a spot position. If I was using leverage of any kind, which I would not do on this, really, I think you can be more conservative because you are playing this pattern. The pattern is based on your lows coming up. So you shouldn't trade below 28 cents. That might be a little too tight. I think maybe 27. Because if you do, you're not doing that pattern really anymore, right? You're breaking lows. You're not walking it up, and you're not looking for that move. So, yeah, there we go. 𝐸&J. This is a spicy ass chart, man. I'm glad we looked at it. I'm sick of looking at 300% monthly candles and people being like, when do I buy? And it's like, you bought any time before this month. That's when. You get a time machine. You go back in time and you buy it just a year ago, right? 1 sec. 1 second. By the way, we 𝐸&J. I'm just putting this in the private, the VIP trading. We do have today at 8 p.m. East. You join the Discord. 8 p.m. East, so that's 7 hours-ish from now. We're going to have open invite Discord party. Come nerd out. Bring charts, BYOB, you know, all the goodies. You're all invited. Just don't be a dick. Orca. Can we look at DAG or Taro? Jeez, I've never heard of either of those. Fetch. Jasmy. Can we look at 𝐿𝐴𝐻? What is that, 𝐂𝐴𝐻? What is 𝐿𝐴𝐻? Probably not. Probably not 𝐂𝐴𝐻. Never heard of that. Ren. Heard Ren was moving. GRT. Every time I look at GRT, it's just like nothing has happened with it. And I'm like kind of waiting. Let's see. All right. I see what you're saying. Let's see what you're vibing. I mean, that's a strong way to climb. This looks like Litecoin, these candles. Let me pull up the GRT chart. I know we have one. Gert. Even if you bought last cycle at 60K, you're still up 30K per coin. True that. Gert. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Okay, that was fire. Damn. That was from late October. 61% take on GRT. Damn. All right. Maybe I'd look at it more if I knew that. I didn't know we'd hit that. You're trading above 23.6. You've tested it as support. I think you can probably look to rip off another position here. I really think opening any new long before December is kind of a weird concept, but I know you guys are impatient. Maybe it can be played like this. Don't quote me. Give me a sec. Nah. Here we go. That could be done. I don't like it though. So, top of this candle. We're at the top of the month. You got resistance here, 30 cents. That's okay. Surprised it hasn't hit 30 cents. But I could very reasonably see this price action. 30 cents, back down, test 23.60. Paint an order block almost exactly like this price action. And then make that move. Make that move, I'll say, to 50. I think that looks good. You can break through 50 cents. It's actually very similar, you're right, to ENJ. You break 50 and you have nothing in the way to 100. Or to $1. 100. To $1. Break $1, you really back at all-time highs. There's not a lot of resistance above. This is really grinding through its resistance now. That's probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. Let's do... Yeah. I would be weary longing this now. But hey, I'm more risk adverse than most people. There was a great entry here. Well done. Well done to anybody who took that shit. That's 14 cents. Hopefully you're still riding it. That's wild. Look for that resistance at 30. If it shoots right through, you're going right back to 50 cents. This looks very good. At me then. This is definitely a nice chart. I'll put this one in there too. What's up, boys? Let's get it, Darren. What's up, Troy? Got a bag of dag. You like dags? You like dags? Jerk. Gert. What's dag? I don't know why. I've been really good. I have not had nicotine cravings. For some reason, streaming, I'm getting them. It's weird. These are like the first pangs of craving that I've had in a while. Let's take a look. I don't know what dag is. Constellation. Interesting. Double topping here. It's slightly higher high versus what I'm going to assume is March. March is high at 9.2 cents. Candles are very kind of broken. Hey there, Professor Beans. How you doing? I would not be surprised to see this retrace. Honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. Here's kind of the good stuff I'll take away. DAG hit a low. It hit a high with the rest of the market in March, about 10 cents. It broke that low this year. So it hit a lower low versus 23. That's odd. I can't say I can name many charts that have done this and then gone on to be very successful this year. However, don't count it yet. You hit a lower low, but now you came right back to that wick high. Closing up here is actually very bullish, but I can't help but see this. Some kind of higher low. If you're looking to break back into these higher levels, some kind of higher low, right? You have a low, a lower low, a high. I'll still say a lower high, a lower low. Now technically still like the same high. So you haven't begun an uptrend until you have a higher low. You don't have to. It's not like you can't keep going up without it. We've seen coins just rocket, but this is how you'd identify an uptrend on a high time frame. You don't have it yet. It's kind of interesting. Any higher low though might be longable and might be a really great entry. Let's see. I would like it down here, giggity. Let's say 5 cents. What is that? 7. Something like that. That doesn't really line up with anything. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. This is a harder kind of chart. Like I could see this. If this month closes above, let's say 9.2 or 10 cents, maybe you don't get this pullback. Maybe this pullback just looks different. Maybe you get a higher high and the pullback is later. And you end up doing this. This is not a line. Maybe you end up doing this. Dag. You like dags? Maybe it's like that, right? Maybe the resistance is the higher low. Because this could still paint high, higher high, higher low, higher high, and still be an uptrend. It's just unusual. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Does anybody have this coin? I don't have any of this. That week looks all right. Day looks all right. Kind of already looks like it's retracing, though. Maybe 5 cents. Down here. You can see this. All right, there it is. Moving on. I think you get one of those two. I don't know what it looks like, but I think you get one of those two. Hold up, chat. All right, I'll take a picture of this too. Dag. I just like DG. I like saying dag. You like dags? Who knows that movie? VeChain, VeChain, VeChain. All right, Adam. We can look at VeChain. FTM, FTM, XLM, Algo. Oh, let's look at VeChain first. VeChain. Very nice, VeChain. Okay, so our trade slapped AF. We took profit at the local high. That's cool. I'm not convinced this is done running, though. You have moved up to resistance on VeChain, right where we took profit. Moved up to resistance, now you're flagging. I think VeChain at least retests March's high at 5.1 cents. At least. It's almost hard to think it wouldn't go higher, though. You hit March's high, that's a higher high. You held a low, unlike DAG. You held your low. Now you're coming back up to test that high again. Break through, you're probably looking for 8 cents. Let's look at the week. Bigger time frames are always more helpful. I think you get 5.2. I think you retest March's high. I'll see what happens then. If it breaks through, 8 cents is really your next upside target. Resistance over here, historically. Could see something like that. Could see 8 cents to 5, find support, move higher. I like that chart, though. What else we got? Chill guy, rip. Rip. Vax has not moved. Where's Dot at? Dot kind of flagging out here too. Interesting. Everything's flagging out. HBAR, dude, HBAR looks so good though. It did not fill us. It did not come back, but HBAR looks so fucking good, dude. Above 11.5, higher highs, holding its lows. I mean, you're going to like 25 cents. Ooh. Ooh, but still not at a higher high versus March with only, man, you like really just have one more day. I mean, I guess in December you still can, but I feel like if it doesn't break or test March's high, December brings it on back to previous resistance as support. Moves up. All right. Pamp it. Speaking of pamp it, is Bitcoin doing anything? No. No. It's being boring. Boo. What about Polkadot? I pulled up Dot very briefly there. Marco, Seek, what's up, bros? By the way, guys, spamming the coin doesn't make me more likely to do it. I pulled it up. I don't really have any thoughts on DOT right now. It hit resistance. It hasn't moved back to support fully. Maybe there was a test at 750 and maybe it's going to keep going. March's high is at 1190. Haven't been there yet. It's not really exciting to me until it can retake March's high. And I'm looking for like 20 bucks. Save and close, H bar. Save and close. Save and close. Let's look at XRP again quick. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, boy. XRP wants that $2 mark. Let's see. What is this done in December? Nothing. Nothing. Drama, man. November of 2020 to December of 2020. And that big candle, bearish engulf on the month there. Jesus. This is a traumatic chart. Is it impossible to see something like that? No. But structurally, this is different. Like, you've already come back to a high now. So if you got something like this, it probably would give you an entry at like 50 cents and then test all-time high. I don't know. That'd be crazy volatility. Kind of hope that doesn't happen. That's a little too wild. SNEC almost done. Almost to our target. Let's go. It'll get there. So we're looking at win on Sol. Nah, I'm not opening deck screener for you guys. Sorry, bros. Nay, not gonna happen. We ain't going that shitting. We ain't going that dirty. Wait. Is this it? Oh man, I'm hungry. There we go. Make sure you guys are still subscribing, hitting those like buttons, tapping the screen, joining us on Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. I still like this. Like, if we get a close below 97,280 today, which we still have another 4-hour candle after this, then yes, I think 93-ish down here looks good. But this doesn't look bad though. Like, this doesn't look bad at all. You moved into resistance. You're like seemingly holding this line. You have significant support on the 4-hour at 96.6. The low time frames is really all that's like kind of questionable. RSI is not really getting up there. On the hour, 30-minute. Ooh. 5-minute has really been dicking around since the start of the stream. This is when we started, I think, right here. I don't hate this though. There's like a hesitation. It was dumping. Profit takers came in. It was dumping, but it's like stopped. Money flow's coming back. Momentum's beginning to shift again. I think we move back up. I think we're going back up today. I think we close above 97.2 on the day today. I think we close above, and I think into the weekend we test the highs. What do you think? What I think. ADA is the best. I don't even think I pulled it up. Oh, all right. All right. Pull up ADA. ADA is not moving. Let's look at ADA versus BTC. This was a monster call. Versus BTC, it's blasted through resistance. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Looking for, honestly, like a 40% gain against Bitcoin. Where would that put it? Bitcoin doesn't move at all. $1.40. $1.40-ish. Hey, Professor Beans. Hey, Professor Beans. It's not really a problem, but here's like where I'm at with ADA. ADA we called looking for the only point of resistance. That's it. That's all we had here. We had inefficient price action from the all-time high in 21. We had efficiency right here at $1.14, and then inefficiency again on the way down. Higher low, we broke. We're right here on the day. We're like flagging out in between that resistance and kind of the lower band of the resistance. I don't think it's done. I don't think it's done. I think longing it now is still high risk. If December opens and everything is red, which I'm still not leaning on, but I at least want to see December open before I enter new positions. We might be looking at like 66. This wouldn't be bad. Can still keep moving from there. If everything continues to pump into December, which I believe is the likelihood, we'll have to see just this breakout. 88 doesn't have a lot. This is the efficient part of the chart, which is why I would not be surprised to see this flag out for a little longer. Accumulate, distribute, whatever you want to call it, and then make that move back to, man, 2021's high. That's really what I'm thinking. Got to take this chart just one day at a time, though, as November is wrapping up. December is coming. November really exceeded everyone's expectations. Left a lot of people sidelined in the dust. That's right. You know what, boys? I'm going to call it. We've been live an hour and a half. I need to get some food in me. We are going to have our Discord partido. 7 p.m. East. It is currently 1:30 p.m. East. Everyone's invited. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to pay. All we ask is that you be chill, bro. Yeah, we'll just ban you if you don't. But like, you're welcome to come nerd out with us. The last 2 weeks have been a lot of fun. I don't know how the turnout will be because it's Black Friday, holiday. We'll find out as we go. We'll find out, but I'll be there. 8 p.m. East. I hope you're all there. Discord.gg/TomCrown. And by the way, we do have a private group in the Discord. You can get access to it. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is sign up with any of the partners in the video description below. That's exchanges, that's trading tools, it's stuff you're using anyway. All you have to do, sign up with any of them. Doesn't even have to cost you anything. It helps support the stream because they are affiliate links, and I appreciate you. Specifically, sign up with BYDFI, great exchange, no KYC. Just started working with them. You'll see me trading on them live here. That's it. We're done. That's all. I'll see you in the Discord. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. We'll be live again Monday at 1 p.m. East at the latest, but something tells me the spice will bring us back sooner.